I'm saying this with nothing but respect for people who work as extras and supporting artists, but background work is not the same as an acting credit and shouldn't be treated as such. So when you flub your background role to give yourself a name or make it appear as a featured acting credit in order to get on casting websites like Spotlight, you're actually making it harder for everyone, including yourself. When Spotlight, the UK home of casting, was bought out by Talent Systems in the US, one of the things that changed was the joining criteria, and it's now a lot easier than it used to be for people to join the platform as professional actors. But what that's now done is make Spotlight, the casting platform, just as oversaturated as the industry itself. There are now upwards of 90 to 100,000 Spotlight members. One of the things that's happening now is that some casting directors aren't even posting briefs on Spotlight anymore, and instead are using the agent lists that they rely on. And that's because instead of 300 to 500 submissions that they may have got before for a brief, which is already a lot, they're now getting 10 times that, 3,000 to 5,000 submissions. So while you may think that joining Spotlight will finally open more doors to you, those doors may now be closed because of how many people are now essentially falsifying credits in order to join the platform. Look, I know getting those first couple professional credits are hard and people work for years, and joining Spotlight might be a hurdle that you've been working towards for a really long time. But don't dilute that experience for yourself, the experience of finally getting your first featured acting role, even if it's just one line. You're robbing yourself of achieving that feat by essentially cheating to make it look like it's something that you already have. And it likely will come back to bite you. Someone, somewhere along the line, is going to discover that what you've listed as a featured professional acting role is not quite that. And that's not a conversation you want to have, and that's not the foot that you want to put forward when stepping into working in this industry as a professional actor. Because really, anyone can work as a background artist. And look, if you're an actor or you want to be a professional actor, there are loads of pros to doing this work, and you will probably take it a lot more seriously than other people, and that's great. But you'll know from doing this work that you might be doing it with a plumber or someone who's retired or a school teacher who just loves film and wants to be a part of it. I remember being on a set once and the PA came in with a few printed pages of headshots. That was it, just lines and lines of people's headshots. She gave this over to the director and said, "Can you please pick your supporting artists for tomorrow?" They got a black Sharpie and they literally went through these lines of photos. They crossed off the people that they didn't think would fit and they circled the people that they wanted the PA to go and book with the extras agency. Being part of an agency that provides extras to productions is not the same as being an actor, being submitted to an audition, doing the audition and being offered the role. Working as a supporting artist can be extremely valuable. You can learn about being on set, the etiquette, the lingo, you can meet people, you can just have a really, really fun time and make amazing memories and be able to tell people that you were part of these amazing productions. There are lots of great reasons to do background work, but one of those reasons should not be so that you can have a credit that you can flub or make it seem more than what it was just to be able to join Spotlight or to give yourself a credit on IMDb.